Good morning, welcome to the allotment. It's beautiful here at the moment. The sun's shining, blue skies, about 8:30 in the morning, and the sun is beating down behind me and I feel very warm. I'm very lucky to be out here actually. Now today we're talking about potatoes. Do you remember a few weeks ago we put them in? Well, they're finally starting to come up. I've had to put the white cloth over them to make sure that the ground keeps warm, and it's doing just that. It's warming the ground, and so the potatoes have started to grow. They do like this sort of weather, very warm. They like the ground moist, so keep it damp, and so the combination of the two helps them grow. I'm going to take you to the growing area in a moment, but first just like to explain what we're going to do when we get there. This is my 10cm potato stick, and basically it means is I can pop that next to potatoes, all the leaves, and when it gets to this height we can start what's called earthing up. We've put more earth around the potato stems, about halfway up, so about 5cm, and it's earthing up, earth them all up, because what happens is over time, the next 2 to 3 weeks, we can do it again and repeat it again, and as they grow you earth up, and as you earth up, of course, it means it gives the potatoes somewhere to grow. So the higher your mounds around the potatoes towards the end, hopefully, fingers crossed, the more potatoes we have. So I'm going to leave you now from this section of the garden, and we're going to go to the next section of the garden. Hopefully, if I can work out how to do it with the camera, we'll be laid on the floor and I can show you some shots of the potatoes growing. So brace yourselves, it could be very exciting, or it could be absolute carnage. We'll see you down there. Bye bye. Welcome back. Well, I'm on the floor, as you can tell, and I'm trying to find you some potatoes. Well, we've got this little one here, look. Let's go down, shall we? There we are. Can you see him? He's a little one. He's just starting to come up. But then we come over here and look at that. We have one that is almost 10cm, and that's literally shot up in the last week. We have another one over there, and they're very good. Now, let me get myself up a little bit, and we'll start talking. What we have to do is we have to earth up around the potatoes, as I've said. So we've got a mound in the middle here, and well, we can over the next week, when they get even a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger, we'll do some earthing up. But I'll just start to show you them because I think they're quite nice. Now, look what I've discovered this morning. Let me see here. Look at this. Can you see this little bit of plant? Shall we pull it up and see what happens? Look at that. Look at that. That is not a plant, it's the weed. And that's the end. Do you remember the bindweed we talked about the other week? Look, that little bit there, that little bit is starting to grow. So if we'd have left that in, then we'd have bindweed everywhere. So we're on bindweed watch. And of course, what you do when you're down here, you just pick all the weeds up and throw my little weed pile out the way. This little beauty is going to go into my fire pit because we don't want any more of those growing. And yes, some of you might have noticed them. Look, we still have our tea bags down on the allotment. Well, have a beautiful, beautiful day from here in Yorkshire, and I'll see you soon. It's just magnificent. Everything's coming up. In fact, you can probably just see over there. They're the peas. All right, I'm off. Do some more thinning out in the greenhouse. In fact, it's not only thinning out, I think we're all thinning out, aren't we? Well, have a wonderful day, and I'm off to make a cup of tea first. So we'll see you later. Thanks for watching again. Bye bye.